While people are coming in, as I always do, if you stumbled onto this broadcast, you're not familiar with Doc Reid's relationship scopes, first thing you have to do is you have to go get your free copy of The Forbidden Secrets of the Goodie Box, which your father didn't tell you and your mother did not know. This is my book, and this is a great relationship resource. Go here. Do not delay. ChristopherReid.org. That's where you can download your free copy. You can get the PDF and you can get the Kindle version. Okay. Also, all right, if you're not following me, if you just stumbled onto me, it's cool. But follow me at the Doc Reid. Okay. That's my Twitter handle. And also YouTube. I have so many videos on YouTube. I mean, lots of videos. You'll be tired of relationship videos. Go to Reid, CEG1. And you can probably search Doc Reid. I'm out there. Okay. So now that that's out of the way, situationships. You know, I asked somebody, I asked two people actually. I asked them, what does this situationship thing, what does that mean? What does that mean to you? One person said that it basically just means that you're single and you're dealing with the BS with no benefits. Absolutely no benefits. Okay. And you may have your own description. I asked someone else, what does situationships mean? And it's complicated. They said, you know, it's like being in a committed relationship. It's just like that, except there's no commitment. I said, that makes absolutely no sense whatsoever, but I get it. I get it. I get where you're coming from. So I decided that, you know, since we're taking a modern day spin on relationship, you know, I throw a few more in the ring myself to say what I think situationships mean, and it's complicated. First of all, had one of those for years. Yes, CJ, thank you, and please interact. Like I said, it's a more small, intimate group tonight, which is cool. So, you know, the more interaction, the better. But anyway, one of the first I guess categories I think fit up under that is friends with benefits. Yeah, friends with benefits. And you know, it can start out, you know, let's just be honest, you know, okay, that's the disclaimer. We're just going to be honest and going to be transparent out here tonight. You have a situation where it works, okay? You don't want too much from me. I don't want too much from you. And we hook up, go out, maybe hang a little bit, and then, hey, it gets intimate. You know, it happens. But here's the thing, those never stay there. You know, they set up, they seem to be real convenient, but somebody inevitably is going to catch some feelings. Somebody's going to catch feelings. And that's, diamonds, that's when it goes sour. That's when it goes sour. And now you are thrust right into the middle of a situationship. Now it's definitely complicated. Because what you're going to do? Because now where we had this understanding, now maybe I'm a little jealous. Okay, where were you? Oh, okay, you couldn't call me back? Okay, I get it. Yeah, utter chaos and hurt feelings. Yes, CJ. The lovely lioness. You're so true. So that's one. That's one category. The other one, we break up to make up. Yeah, we break up to make up. See, this is the tumultuous relationship where we when we're together, it's how should I say? It's kind of electric. It's kind of like we argue. It's I can't stand you. Then we break up. But now what am I going to do? Now I can't be without you. Okay? Because I need that toxic, I need that dysfunction. You know what I mean? I need that to thrive and to live. Okay? So we do the back and forth. We're back and forth. We're back and forth. All right? Now you have yourself a complicated situation. See, yeah, that's how you get the little check next to is complicated, because you're not really together. You're not together long enough, because if it happens during one of your down times, you're not together long enough for it to really work. Okay. It's never really over. Yeah, like you said. So it's complicated, right? Another scenario that makes it complicated. Hey, what's up? I see Lex, thanks. Lexi never really remembers to invite people, but she did today. Hi, guys. I'm all ready for my... I didn't read the rest of that. What's up? What's up? Periscope. It's been a while since I've done it myself. They got all these little icons and bubbles and stuff. It's pretty cool. Okay, so yo, Tanya, what's up? That's my homie. Okay, let's move on to the next category. So we just did the breakup to make up. That's a complicated one. Oh, this one right here. Holding Nuggets wisdom. Holding Nuggets? I think you meant golden preacher. Hey, Lexi, Christopher, what's up? Lex is not out here. I'm Do Solo. What's up? I'm glad Lexi invited you. And this is a good topic. It really needs to be sorted out. It's really complicated. Or are you afraid to admit the truth? We're going to get to that. We're getting to that. We're just laying out all the different scenarios right now. We're laying foundation. You got to lay foundation. You got to do that. All right. Invite your followers. This is good. I need the interaction. Okay. I thrive off of that. Cheryl, what's up? What's going on? All right. This one right here falls definitely into the category. Yeah, you're a side piece. Yeah, you're a side piece. If you're a side piece, yeah, I'm done typing tonight, I think. Yeah. The side piece thing is, he's got a main piece, all right? And side chick chronicles. Yeah, I enjoy that. But not so much. But so when you wait for he gets a moment, to dip out the back door, and it's cool for a little while, for whatever reason it is, okay? And, he may do some things, set you up nice, and, gifts and whatnot. But inevitably, you're going to want more. You're going to want more. You're going to want more. It's never good just inside piece land, okay? He's just a piece. Yes, a kid. But these are the realities. You somehow fall into these little situationships. Okay. So should I go or should I stay home? He asked me out for lunch. I haven't seen him in 2 months. Okay. Keep that to the end. Just put a pin right there. Well, I'll get to that. Okay. I'll get into that. Questions at the end. What if he and she is married? I'll get into that. See, y'all I'm about mention. And then they feel suffocated and want less. All right, so here's the deal. If I don't mention the situationship or complicated scenario, okay, that you have in mind at the end, tell me. Let's get into that. All right, so if you the side piece, let him talk. No, it's cool. It's cool. I like the interaction. It's cool. You know what I'm saying? I understand. I appreciate y'all. I got my back. But yeah, I like that. So if you the side piece, at one point, that may be cool, okay? But at some point, inevitably, it's not enough. It's not enough. So now he comes over, his attitude, why you got to go so soon? I'm tired of this. And, he may make you some promises here and there. Hey, you knew what it was when why are you tripping now? I don't get it. It's power. If you watch Power. It's power. You're always going to want more. But the mind games, at the time you go with the flow and you going with the flow, diamonds is dangerous. It's very dangerous. It becomes work. It does. But that's a situationship. It is. It definitely fits into that category. Next one. I guess this is kind of flows into all of them, but I put it in its own category. You're in the crackhead phase. You're in the crackhead phase of the relationship. Now, if you've seen some of my other videos, you know what I mean by that. You always get less than the little that you settle for. Yes, you do when you settle for the side piece. In all of these, you really do. But the crackhead phase, it's the I gotta have it. You're trying to stay strong. Maybe you blocked him. Maybe you didn't block him. Maybe you should have blocked him, but you didn't. But at the same time, you trying and it's hard. Okay. Somebody text messaged me the other day, Doc, can you please talk about just how hard it is after you're trying to stay strong and you're trying to let that thing go, but golly, it's working on you. I know it. It's real. Okay. But I think that can in its own way be complicated. It's very complicated. I know they're not good for me. So I told myself, I'm not doing that. I'm not going back. It's toxic. It's over. But at the same time, it's like, I don't want to be without them, and I miss them, and every fiber of my body is craving out, you know what I'm saying? So that throws you into a situationship that's kind of complicated, because maybe you go back, maybe you answer that phone call that you shouldn't answer, and you're right back in. You're right back in. You're right back at zero. Okay? All right. It's another situation. We're stacking. All right? Now, this one. Never trust a, yeah, nigga without a mustache. Okay. I don't have a mustache. All right. So check out. He's married. Okay. What's up, Mac? What's up, Christopher McNeil? He is married, Diamonds. Now, this is a couple of different situations. He could be married, like living with his wife married, okay? But I'm really talking about he hit you with divorce. We're going through a divorce. We're separated. It's almost final, okay? And yeah, did Max say that? Okay, so it's almost final. Yeah, so it's still kind of married. I'll listen to you, Rev. No mustache and all. Okay, I appreciate that. God bless you. It's almost final. You know, that's what he tells you. And so you buy in, all right? And maybe he's setting you up nice. He's doing things. I mean, it's a relationship or a situationship. I mean, you're playing house. You're doing all of that. You're going out. He's not being funny style. But if he dies today, you get nothing. You get nothing. She gets it all. They're still married. Okay, it's legal. You know, I mean, if the law views it that way, you're screwed. You got some memories. You got some nights, some days, some vacations, but she's got the money. Okay, she's got, you know, not to say that that's, but I'm just saying, you know, I know a situation where guy was married, still married, long time, years. Okay, put somebody, stating, got him a house. And, you know, doing things, you know, I mean, like it's, you know, like they together. But see, here's the other thing about that. When they get mad, you get nothing, not even an invite to the funeral. Well, you can't show up at the funeral. That just would be disrespectful, right? All right. So when he would get mad, like they would get into it. He disappears. Months. What are you going to say? I mean, really, what are you entitled to say? You know, I mean, you really have no rights. So this is one of those complicated situationships that you kind of stumble into, find yourself in. Okay, here's another one. This reminds me of a song title I used to hear a long time ago when I was growing up in Cleveland. It was called More Than Friends, Less Than Lovers. They have done it, yes. More than friends, less than lovers. Now, this is a very unique scenario. All right, that's what I told my son's father. This scenario is, maybe we started out just as friends, okay? And we would have a good time, and, you know, maybe sometimes we would kind of skirt the line, but nobody would really go over the line. We wouldn't say too much. We could talk to each other about a little bit of everything. But... and let me know if my video starts getting crazy. It looks kind of choppy over here. But so you start talking and flirting and saying things like this is like forming into like a relationship. All right. But we don't get intimate. We may rub, you know, we may cuddle, you know, but we may say that because we respect the relationship, the friendship, we don't want to take it there. But at the same time, thank you, appreciate it. Mine is choppy, I don't know why. But at the same time, you catching feelings in a whole nother way. So, rub, yeah, you rub. You know, you may rub, you know what I'm saying? I mean, you grown, I don't know. But you don't really, you know, knock it all the way out the thing. You know, you're trying to keep your respectful barriers, right? Boundaries, all right? But so somebody starts to get jealous because, all right, more than friends, less than lovers. They can go out on dates with other people. You can go out on dates with other people. All right. So whereas before we were just friends, I could tell you I went out on a date. It was cool. We had a good time. I don't know. I may be feeling them. I might not. I know the jury's out on this. But now if you share that same situation with me, After it, it's not, oh, wow, that's crazy. I hope that this is just, oh, really? I had a good time. Okay. Well, I hope that maybe something will come of that. The energy is different. Audio and video, not 100% matching. But here you find, we start claiming property. Shoot. I hate when my audio and video gets out of sync. I think it'll straighten up because now it looks cool. All right. So, in that situation, ladies, it's a situationship. I mean, how do you describe that? When somebody, hey, what's up with you and, Todd, what's going on? It's weird. It's complicated, right? It just fits. So I've got a new term. I'm going to help you out. I'm going to help you out. Okay. If you have any of these, now, if there was something that I didn't mention, let me know. And I think somebody said, one, with both of you are married. Yeah, that's just called cheating. It's just kind of like an affair, I guess it's a situationship. I guess, it's complicated. I guess, maybe there's the situation, the circumstances that led to it. Somebody you work with, work. I'm trying to tell you, you got work wives and work husbands. You take your breaks together. If you think about doing it, it's the same as doing it. Hey, the scripture says if you look upon a woman in your lust, you've already done it, So, but I mean, I think in your heart and actually doing it, it's now you got two files. So if you just lusting, I think I would take that one without just, secret lovers. That's what it is. So be careful at work, saints. Be careful because it can, and then if you have a situation you at home, it gets a little weird, you kind of, and now they're the one that you always can talk to. You can lean on me, you can talk to me. I'm here and I'll give advice, but one day your hands touch and it's electric. And something happens. Now you leave, there's residue. Okay. She's at home thinking about you. You're at home thinking about him and you're like, oh gosh, what have we done? The lunch lingers. You could do a movie right there. You could just sit right there and just do a movie, but it's complicated. It's very complicated. But yes, I got a term. I got a new term that you can use if you should find yourself in any of these scenarios. Okay. And I think you're going to enjoy it. Maybe not. I don't know. It's called, I've decided to settle ship. Yeah, it happens if you feel like you just don't care if you're in a relationship anymore. Okay, I'll get to that. Yeah, I've decided to settle ship. Because that's really all you've done. That's all you've done. You've decided to settle. Okay? And, somebody just said, what if you just said, what if you get to the point where you just don't care anymore? Let me say this. If you are in any of the situations that I mentioned and you're like cool with that, you're grown. Yeah. No, these two have been messing around for years. He got married and went away. Yeah, you're grown. I'm talking to the ones who say, I ended up here really not enjoying it anymore. Maybe it was grins and giggles, but now it's not. Yes, a coworker tried to joke and say, I'm his work wife. Sure, shut it down. Yeah, because I get weird. Okay, but so if you're in I decided to settle ship, you may say that, listen, you know what? It's better than nothing. It's better than nothing. I don't have to. Why should I have to be home alone? Why should I have to do it? I mean, if I got someone that I can be with, yeah, it's not perfect. Ain't nobody's situation. Married couples ain't perfect. I mean, they hit you with that. I will say this. It's better than nothing, is it? Well, I will say you have nothing. Yes, you have absolutely nothing. You have the facade of something. Maybe your hope is maybe one day. Maybe I can graduate from side piece, side chick, to the main chick. Wouldn't that be lovely? Yeah. Don't that sound like something? Do not mess around with your coworker. Yeah, that might have to do a whole segment on coworkers and work wives and all that. Yes, you have absolutely nothing. So if you're hoping one day, listen, I know people. They have been hoping that one day for 2 years, 4 years, 6 years. Excuse me, boo-boo. You're going to have to just probably choke that up as an L. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. So I understand that maybe the one day thing seems like, it's on the horizon. No, it's not. It's one day never comes. Yes. Sounds like a James Bond movie. One day never comes. It just doesn't. Okay. So we've solidified you have nothing and one day never comes. And what this actually is, ladies, it's a counterfeit. I'm not trying to cut nobody. Y'all still diamonds to me. That's what I'm trying to get you to understand who you really are, right? You have, yeah, that's my wife. You saw a cameo. All right. You have a counterfeit. Yeah, you have something that mimics, has characteristics of the real thing, but it's not the real thing. Okay, it's a counterfeit. Someone has definitely bewitched you. You've been tricked. Now, I will say this. Sometimes this happens because we just don't know any better. I will subscribe to the fact that maybe somebody's just ignorant. I don't know. Maybe in some rare remote part of somewhere, you went into it with some sense of innocence. You thought it just happened. Who intends to get into a situation that's horrible? And, I'm up late, I'm crying myself to sleep and it's drama and all of this. Okay. But, scripture talks about how we perish for a lack of knowledge. Okay. No, they have been whooped. Okay. I think maybe I missed that dialogue. All right. So, here's what it really is. Situationship is complicated. It's really this. This is the real deal. It's a relationship and it's love. That's the real deal. That's the genuine one that you want. Not the situationship that's complicated. You want the relationship that's love. Okay? This scripture says that when Jesus said, my yoke is easy, my burden is light. That's a relationship. Because the situationship is the yoke is hard and the burden is heavy. Now, it doesn't mean that because you're in a relationship, you're not going to go through tough times. That's crazy. That's, But here's the difference. Here's the main difference between the situationship, all right, and a relationship. When you're in a relationship, you go through it together. Okay. How can two walk together except they agree? You have to be in agreement. So if the two of you are on the same team, all right, and some people were put together by God, but by this, not put together, yeah, right, but by themselves. But if you're working together on the same team and you are trying to handle adversity and struggle that everybody goes through in life, okay, it's gonna feel much less intense than it is when y'all are the adversity. The two people involved. Okay, you're the drama. I don't really have time to deal with life because you're driving me crazy. You're driving me nuts. All right. So when the scripture talks about a house divided against itself cannot stand and all of that, that is what you're dealing with when you're talking about these situationships and how complicated relationships. I mean, if you're talking about how much you love somebody, when someone mutually loves you, that oh man, that's hard and heavy, man. Man, she love your socks off, bro. Man, it's just the worst, dog. Huh? No, you don't. Man, your wife, boy, she holds you down, boy. She take care of you real nice. Oh man, it's horrible. You don't want nobody, man, that's just always there for you and got your back. That's horrible. And for you, girl, when you found him, I mean, he come by, he cut your grass, he make sure your car is nice. I know, but it's the worst though. Where they do that at? Nobody says that. It sounds ludicrous. I mean, just hearing me say it sounds crazy. But when you got the situationship, when you have it's complicated, it's always some mess. It's always some drama. You know what I mean? So why would you want to settle for that? Scripture talks about the two shall become one. Okay, that doesn't mean drama. That doesn't mean toxic energy and mess. Okay. So why? I'm always about the why. Why do we say, okay, I know that this exists up here, but I think I'm gonna go down here and settle for that. And the guys, they benefit. You know, men, it's the low hanging fruit. I will offer you. I'll negotiate. Hey, what's up, bright eyes? You forgot to say if you're in a situationship. Basically, I can't say that. You can say that. Okay. I did. No, I said that earlier. You missed because you came late. I said that you're basically single and you're just dealing with a lot of BS. That's basically part of, yeah, so you missed that part, Tanya. It's almost like you say, well, I want marriage. Okay, well, I can't do marriage. All right, so here's what I do. I will give you weekends, some weekends, and I will give you drama and stress, heartache, and a movie every once in a while. Okay, I'll take it. I mean, seriously. So who wins? And most of the times it's the guy getting what he wants. It's the guy that's saying that you're convenient for me. Okay. So as you know, if you've been following me for a little while, you know I break down the types of women. And if you haven't, not interested in any of that mess, well, you shouldn't be. So I'm going to tell you why each type of woman would go for this situationship, this complicated scenario. All right. The doormat, who, the title tells it all, she allows herself to be walked over. All right, so the guy says that this is all I'm willing to give you. And she doesn't have any boundaries, okay? So he just bulldozes over her will and says, this is what I'm giving you, and this is what you're going to have to take. And she settles for, okay, hey, I'm going along to get along. I don't want to make no trouble. I don't want to make any waves. I don't want to cause any problems. Maybe I can nice you to death. Maybe I can be so nice. I can be so compliant. Oh, that you'll just, wake up one day and say I'm the one. So that's her thing. That's how she ends up in the throes of the situationship. My CEO sisters, my baller shot callers, my managers, The way it works for the CEO is, who thrives off feeling in control of things, is she says, I know what it is. Yeah, I know what it is. And I decided that that's what I'm okay with. Like, we mutually agree on it. Everybody gets what they want. Yeah, we mutually decided this is what it is. We made a business decision. We negotiated the terms on the relationship. And I'm okay with it, Mary Jane. Baby girl, you are in a situationship that's very complicated. But you made yourself feel better about it by feeling like, you know what? I'm driving. Yeah, I'm driving the car, and I decided that maybe I want to be somebody he can just come over my house, at midnight. Okay. Yeah, well, feelings, all right, until feelings come into the picture, and then it all goes out the window. All right, my guarded diamonds. Where you at? Okay. Yeah. Cut. My guarded diamonds. See, guarded women, you think you're in control, but you're not. You're not. Love D, you're not. But if you're guarded, your deal is, hey, stay up, just a safe distance. I've been hurt, and just put your hands where I can see them. So it's convenient if you're guarded. Do you think celibacy is a form of being guarded? No. Well, everything is motive. Let me say that. Celibacy in and of itself has a lot of amazing benefits. Now, for some, being celibate is a way of keeping themselves from getting vulnerable. But I would have to side on the side of celibacy, because even if you are running scared, it will, because once the sex thing, come on, we adults, once the sex thing enters in, it's messy. Emotions are all over the place. We're trying to keep them in a box. Tanya said celibacy sucks. I already know your opinion on the subject. Thank you. God bless you. All right. It's like Proverbs says, trying to hold the wind in your hand is just, you can't. you know, and it, like I said, it's friends with benefits. It starts out and then takes on a life of its own and it's gone. Okay, I get it. So, but here's the thing. If you have, now I know somebody that's listening to me. I know somebody because y'all giving these hearts. Y'all giving them to me. But somebody out here is in a situationship. Somebody out here has a situation that's complicated. Okay. And as I do every week, I come out here and I scream in the wilderness of relationships so that you have a resource. Okay. So you contact me so we can get to the bottom of it. All right. Now let me say this. You know, when I talk about contact me, my 30-minute consult, so we can get to the bottom of it, see if coaching is right for you. I just want to be very clear, crystal clear. Okay. You're not going to get healed in 30 minutes. Okay. So I just want to make sure, you know, the expectations are realistic. We move you into the coaching. That's where all the work really happens. You know, everybody's not there. You know, some people are the rich young ruler, they get sad and they walk away, and that's cool. It's all about timing. You know, my job is to be out here for you, you know, providing you great, solid content, all right, that you can use. Hey, what's up? Ferrari? What's going on? What's up? What's up? What's up? All right, so that's what I do. Dina girl, what's up? I definitely have a question about relationship, but not any that you've mentioned. Okay, talk to me. Yeah, if there's a situation that I haven't mentioned, you know, let me know. And the group coaching, let me say this about the group coaching. I've decided I'm moving that to Syracuse. Yeah, you saw that. I was waiting for somebody to respond to that, but no one did. Maybe because mostly diamonds out here. Okay, yeah, big up to Syracuse. Chris, where you at? I'm in Ohio, actually. Yes, I'm in Ohio. It's a difference. It's a difference to be celibate because you choose to be versus you're just single or you can't get none. This is true. Salon. Okay. Salon, Ohio. Oh, is there a Salon, Ohio? Okay, cool. All right. Yeah, now as far as that difference between being celibate and just not having opportunities, yeah, there's definitely a difference. You know, it's definitely a far more difficult struggle when you're presented with a lot of opportunities, opportunities that dress really nice, opportunities that will take you out and treat you really nice. Okay, that's a whole nother reality, and maybe the opportunities that don't have to treat you so nice, and it's still difficult. Maybe not nice, and it's still difficult. You know, so yes, I get that. Y'all talk about, well, we talking about relationships. We're talking about situationships, and it's complicated. Those two categories. So listen. Yeah, if I talked about if I didn't mention your situation, let me know. Let me know. But like I was saying about the group, there's always someone out there. I like. Get it together. Stop. Do one thing. The group coaching. I'm going to push that to the first of the year, mainly because this. When the holidays roll around, everybody gets a little, you know, it's parties and, you know, everybody's out to lunch. So I don't really want that distraction. So I'm just going to move that. And then at the beginning of the year, everybody, like after the holidays, everything comes to a screeching halt. People feel like, oh my God, I've spent so much money. And you just feel like nothing's going on. So I just think January is a great opportunity to start something. So we'll do that. But if you're interested in the one-on-one coaching, you know, I'm always out here. Get at me. Like I said, we'll do the 30-minute free consult.